Our next In Our Hometown special is coming up this Wednesday, and this month we are headed to Blacksburg, where the Lyric Theater will be featured. Seth Davis, the executive director of the theater, joins us now to talk about why this venue is such an important part of the Blacksburg community. Welcome to Here at Home.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yes, happy to be here. Excited to head down there for In Our Hometowns later this week. But first, for folks that maybe haven't been to the Lyric Theater, tell us a little bit about its history.
Sure. Well, you know, the Lyric, where we're at right now, this location was opened in 1930. It was actually the fourth Lyric Theater in Blacksburg. The first opened in 1909. When our venue opened in April of 1930, it was just the third theater in the entire state of Virginia to be specifically designed for sound motion pictures. So it operated as a commercial cinema for about 6 decades, closed down in the late 80s. And then we had some wonderful folks in the community that came together and formed our nonprofit, the Lyric Council. Their goal was to reopen it as a cinema, but also as a community space. So today we just still show first-run movies on the weekends. We do film festivals, international independent films. We also do theater education classes for youth, live music concerts, lectures, author appearances, all kinds of good stuff. So really our goal at the Lyric is to offer something for everyone in our community.
Yeah, and it really is a one-stop shop for entertainment there. We just heard from musician Jack Hinshelwood a few minutes ago, who's going to be performing there later this month. What are some other things you have on the schedule this fall?
Well, this Wednesday we have New York dueling pianos with Q99. That's always a lot of fun. We have an Edgar Allan Poe, Nightfall with Edgar Allan Poe. It's a play based on the works of Edgar Allan Poe that'll be performed by community members in the middle of October. We have a late night horror film series that's always very popular with the Virginia Tech students. We have our Live at the Lyric series, in which we have nationally touring musicians that come to the Lyric stage. It's really a great way to see some of these musicians in a more intimate setting than you would see them at an arena concert or something like that. Some art, interactive art exhibits coming up. So lots of things for the community.
Yeah, and of course, along with that, you got to keep it looking good, right? So you have some renovations planned.
We do. Right after Christmas, we'll be shutting down for the first phase of our renovation efforts, focusing on some exterior work and then a lot of work inside the theater bowl itself. So new seats, new paint, some lighting and sound upgrades. We're very excited about that. Those will be in January and February. So when folks come back in March, they'll be really comfortable and really we feel like we'll be able to better serve the needs of our community that way.
And that's really what it's all about too, because community is such a huge part of this, and about the history of the Lyric, and also you all are a nonprofit. So if you will speak to that a little bit, and how the community can help the Lyric.
Definitely. Well, as a nonprofit, we depend on donations and memberships from our community. So folks can become a member of the Lyric Theater. We do special perks for our members throughout the year. They can also sponsor a new seat. It's a really wonderful way to make a dedication to a loved one or something like that in memory of a special person in your life as well. So if they just go to thelyric.com, there's a special place about our capital campaign that's going on that people can dedicate a seat or just sponsor the campaign. There's also a tab about becoming a member.
That's a loving way to remember a loved one. It really is. And of course, we're very excited to be down there on Wednesday for our live show at 5:30, our upcoming In Our Hometown special. In your view, what is it that makes the Lyric such a huge cornerstone of Blacksburg?
Well, it's always been a special gathering place for the community in Blacksburg. You know, what I love is hearing stories from folks who had their first date at the Lyric, got married at the Lyric. They remember coming to the Lyric as children with their grandparents. So there's just, decades of history at the Lyric, and there's been just, millions of special moments there at the space. So we want to make sure that we're doing our job to keep it going for decades yet to come.
It sounds like you are, and have a very busy schedule too, and a lot of great things planned.
Yes.
Seth, thank you so much for coming in today
and
sharing so much about the Lyric, both the past and the future. We're really excited to be there.
Thank you.
As always, you can get more information about it on its website, and also on our website. Just click on Here at Home. We also want to make sure you want to tune in on Wednesday for In Our Hometowns. We'll be live from the Lyric in Blacksburg.